All right, so your MLS review filter. This is a very important document to me personally, but also for you to implement in your systems. And let me tell you why. So when I was working at a small investment company here in San Diego many years ago, I was actually a data analyst. And I was noticing when we were looking at properties every day that depending on the time the listing agent put in the listing for their property, it actually might be falling after the time that we were doing our searches. So for instance, let's say you get in at 6 a.m. and you start doing your searches for the day. We were finding that there were properties coming up, and I was looking at properties that I had seen yesterday. There's also a couple that we were looking at that, did come up towards the end of the day that we didn't see, but when you're looking at the same properties every single day, I was like, this is a huge waste of life. Like, I don't want to be spending the same time, looking at the properties that came on the market, again, like I know that they're on the market. We already did this work. And so this is what I created to really help you identify the properties that you and your team have already seen. Now, this is a huge, huge time saver. And I hope that you'll experience the benefits of this as we move along. And really using this has been a huge weight off of my shoulders. And if you use this, it will be a huge lifting of the burden that you might feel that you're spending and energy and time to look at these same properties over and over again. And so that's one of the reasons why most people actually don't use the MLS, is because it's just way too many properties, everyone sees them, and it just takes a lot of time. And so this is a huge process to overcome that, and will really help streamline all of the data that you're taking from the MLS and putting it into your systems and making sure that you or your team are only looking at the new properties, the ones that you haven't seen yet, all of the new opportunities, all of the new agents that you haven't, maybe connected with. And we'll talk a little bit more about your contact list and your CRM in the later video. And so this is a key document. Really excited for you to use this, and just know that you don't need to feel overwhelmed. And I know that there's a lot of properties and there's a lot of listings that are coming on the market, and there's a lot of properties that are coming in and out of escrow, and this system accounts for all of that. So for instance, let's say that you see a house when it's active, and now all of a sudden you're doing a pending search and you find a property and it's now pending, but you saw it first when it was active. Wouldn't it be nice if you had a system that allowed for you to see and flag, hey, this property that I saw when it was active, now it's pending. And so now you can follow up on that deal. That would be cool. That's what this does. So, understanding that, I really thought through all of the intricacies of, where the MLS comes from the data perspective and into your hands as a buyer, and looking at, I don't want to waste time. Where's the best opportunities, and how can I most effectively build relationships based on those as well? And so that's what this allows for you to do. So let's go ahead and start to create your own, and we will make sure that we're making good progress together. I'll see you in the next video.